For the month of December, I want to like join in on the whole marathon type of thing. So I plan on doing a video every day. I shouldn't say that because if I mess up, I'm gonna feel bad. But now the plan is that I'm gonna do a video every single day, and I'm going to tell a different story. I'm gonna call them teacher tales. So currently it is after school. It is like 4 o'clock. School ended like 30 minutes ago. But I'm gonna just stay after or whatever and film these videos here because I like filming my little teacher talk videos while I'm actually at work. Just the scenery, it just makes sense. Okay, so that's what we're gonna be doing. If you enjoy these teacher tales, or you know, my day in the life videos, or just me and my whole journey as a first-year teacher, like my videos, because I'm at work later and later, and I mean, hey, somebody gotta pay, okay, honey? And it ain't gonna be the school board. Alright, so today I'm gonna tell a funny story. It's not funny haha, funny weird, but it's a little bit funny, about why I no longer call parents. So when I first started teaching, I was definitely that person where I would work with a child as much as I could to try to like help them get better, whatever the heck it is that they had going on. I would just try to like talk to them, help them fix the problem. But if the problem just never got fixed, then of course I would reach out to parents to try and, you know, join in on that help. So one particular day about a month ago, I was absent because I was out of town. And when I came back, the sub left the longest note for me, y'all. And I have so many stories about that one situation, but just keep watching. The sub left me the longest, like nastiest note, right? And everything she's saying on this note, I'm like, I know. She's like, these are the worst people. They're so disrespectful. So she's leaving actual names or whatever. So at this point, I'm like, all right, I done had enough. I done had it up to here with the disrespect. You know, just people cutting up. So of course, it's not everybody, but it was this select few. So of that select few, I was like, I'm about to start calling parents. So I go on the website, look up the student information, get the phone number, and I call somebody's mom. I think I called the mom first. The mom didn't answer the phone. So then I called the dad, and I was able to get the dad on the phone. So I'm on the phone with him, and I'm just like, you know, this is what's going on. Your daughter is in class. She's been disrespectful. She's cursing. She's using racial slurs. You know, she is just the highest level of problematic in the classroom. And he's just on the phone real quiet. Like, he ain't saying nothing. So I'm like, hello, sir? He's like, yeah, I'm listening. The rudest combat, like rudest tone, everything. He's like, yeah, I'm listening. So I was like, okay. I was like, you know, I've been having this issue from her all year long. I've had multiple conferences with her personally. I'm telling her, like, you know, why are you doing this? This isn't appropriate. I'm like, and I've had so many conversations with her that I'm done talking to her. So I'm reaching out to you. This man literally cleared his whole throat and opened his mouth and said, okay, and so what you want me to do? I said, excuse me, sir? He's like, yeah, what you want me to do? I said, well, does this not concern you? Is this not an issue for you? Because if it's not a problem to you, I completely understand. I'll just reach out to the front office about disciplinary action. I didn't say it wasn't my concern. I said, what you want me to do? You saying she been doing this all year. What I'm supposed to do? Now, listen, right? In that moment, I was just like, I wanted to laugh. That's how I be like, I be saying all the time, like, I'm really not built for this job because, like, because I'm too childish. Like, I be wanting to laugh when I shouldn't be laughing because I'm supposed to be the adult in the situation. But I wanted to laugh. Like, I wasn't even, like, offended. My feelings wasn't even hurt. I just wanted to laugh. But I held myself together. I'm like, no, Dad, you at work. Act like you got some sick. So I held myself together, and I'm finally like, You know, well, maybe you can talk to her, you know, have a discussion with her about what's going on, about the things that I'm telling you. He said, what you mean talk to her? I talk to my child every day. I'm like, dude, I'm not coming for you as a father. I'm asking you to have a conversation with her to stop being so disrespectful. Like, what are you talking about? When I tell you, this man acted just like his child. Like, when I was on the phone halfway through the conversation, I was like, all right, yep, I understand how this is about to go. Like, you are just as trifling as your child. You are actually more trifling because you're the reason why she acts the way that she acts and she thinks it's okay. So I'm just like, all right, dude, like, of course I didn't say that. I'm like, all right. I said, well, sir, if you don't feel that there's anything you can do about the situation, I said, I'll just have to contact the front office and get her moved from my classroom. Then all of a sudden, he got some sense. He talking about, whoa, wait a minute now. So do you think it's time for you to try to kick her out already? I'm like, I just told you the issue that I'm having, and you looked me in my face and you said what I want you to do. You talk to her every day. If I can't get her to act right and I reach out to you as the parent who is supposed to be the superior and you don't even know how to act right, you're darn right. It's time for me to go ahead and kick her out. Like, what do you mean? And he's like, oh no, I feel like there should be other steps taken before you just kick her out. I'm like, sir, these are the steps. I'm literally calling you and you're yelling at me. Like, who are you talking to? Are you for real? I'm like, these people are crazy. So then he's on the phone asking me, what do I think would help solve the problem? So now all of a sudden, mind you, even with his whole change of heart, whoa, wait a minute, he's still being rude. So it's not like he's calmed down and he's like, oh, I'm so sorry about that. He's like, so what should I do? Like, he's yelling at me on the phone. Like, he's screaming. And I'm just like, dude, you are so disrespectful. I'm calling you to tell you about behavior problems from your child, and you exhibit the same exact characteristics that I'm telling you are my problem. Sir, to be quite honest, you can't help me. Because look at you. You're the reason why she's acting the way that she acts. You can't even help yourself. So what can you do about the situation? Looks like nothing. Because you would have to be at least better than that to be able to help somebody. You got a worse attitude than her. And I mean, they really got the same attitude, but I feel like I could deal with like a stank attitude, rowdy teenager, because she's 13, 14, 15, however old. Bro, you're like 38, 40. You too old for that. Like, at least with the kids, they do something stupid. It's like, okay, they're just children. Kids will be kids. You know, you can forgive, move on. They act up today and tomorrow they're your best friend again. But when you like 45, acting like you ain't got no sense, I don't know what to say to you. I really think that just pretty much sums it up. Like, the reason why I don't call parents no more is because 9 times out of 10, they already know how their kid acts. And in my experience, they act just like them. So I'm gonna call you and say, hey, you got little John over here and he cussing everybody out. And then the minute you get to the school to try to get little John together, you pull up cussing him out. And I'm just like, I see now. I don't call parents anymore because I had got to a point where I just started to feel like it was a waste of my time. Now, I'm not saying that everybody is the same. Sometimes you can encounter parents. Like, I know my mama, when it comes to like my little brother or whatever, because I don't really remember her. Like, nobody had to call my mama when I was in school. But like, when it comes to my little brother, she really don't play. She's one of them parents that if you call her because you having an issue, she gonna fix it. She gonna rectify. Oh, he did what? He did. Oh, you don't have to worry about it no more because I bet you he won't do it again. So I am thinking that everybody has that mentality when everybody doesn't. Like, you know, you could call a parent telling them what their kid is doing, and they looking at you like, okay, and they could care less. They're not gonna do anything about it. A lot of them don't even see anything wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? They don't see anything wrong with it, so they're not gonna change anything. They're not gonna chastise the child. So you staying after work late, you looking up phone numbers, you writing a whole essay and an email to tell them the stuff that they already know. Cause not only do they know it, half of them taught it to the kids. So I've called a couple parents in my day, but today I sent them to the office like, I want to just call your mom so that we can fix this without your name having to go on some paperwork saying that you're disrespectful or disruptive, or you know what I'm saying, like all of those bad things. But I don't have no more call your mama in me, because y'all mamas done cussed me out one too many times or yelled at me one too many times. So I personally do not call parents. I'm talking about like, your kid can punch a hole in the wall, they can do a backflip off the board. I'm not calling you. I'm gonna kick them out my room and I'm gonna keep moving with my life. The office may call you, but me personally picking up my cell phone, I ain't calling your mama. I ain't calling your mama. I don't call nobody's mom. I don't call nobody daddy. I don't call nobody grandma. I certainly don't call nobody's stepmama. I talked to a stepmama one time and she didn't have no sense. You would think that she was actually related to the child because they act just alike. So I don't do it anymore. And that's my little, you know, teacher tale as far as why I no longer call parents. So tune in tomorrow to see what is next.